Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new edition of my wife reacting to anime manga designs. Today, we are going to be looking at the weirdest designs in One Piece.
I'm excited for this one.
What is your history with One Piece?
Pretty much just Chopper. No, I'm just kidding. I've seen eps. I've sat in the room while episodes were being watched. I've heard many hundreds of episodes at this point in my house.
Yeah.
I've seen Chopper's backstory. I've seen some of Brooke's backstory and like Thriller Bark and that kind of thing.
And you know the basics of One Piece.
I know the basics. I know what they're doing. I know the main characters.
You know devil fruits.
I know what devil fruits are. So I do know some things.
So you're much more experienced with One Piece than you were with Bleach.
Yes. Where's Chopper on this list?
So I'm not going to put a guy that you immediately know. Yeah. So we have a list of names for her to try to place to the faces as she goes. She's just going to give her general thoughts on the designs and characters, having no real knowledge of who these characters are.
I've heard you talk about Gecko Moria.
Okay.
Couldn't tell you what you were talking about, but I've heard you say his name. Other than that, I don't recognize any of these names.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's look at some of the weirder designs in One Piece.
Do they all have devil fruit powers? All these characters? Or do most of them / some of them?
Not all of them, but most of them. So if you want to try to take a guess at their powers too, you're welcome to do that.
Okay. And that's going to be tricky because it literally could be anything.
Yep.
Okay. So also I'm going to assume most of these guys are bad guys, / maybe not bad, I should say, but they're probably people who have fought the crew at some point, right?
Some of them, yeah. Wow.
Okay, so I'll just make some assumptions about that too. I think this is Senor Pink.
No. Good guess, though.
Well, he's wearing pink, so I figure that's a good. Scratchman Apu.
Yeah, Scratchman Apu.
Okay. Has powers?
He does have devil fruit powers.
Okay.
And I will say there's a visual hint of what his powers are.
Okay. Does it have to do with the weather?
No.
Okay. Does it have to do with his braid on his head?
No.
Okay. Does he make waves on the ground?
No.
Does he move things?
No.
Give me another hint.
He makes waves, but not in the usual sense.
Oh, so I was right on with the waves because I was thinking waves because of his arm movement and because of the waves on the bottom of the skull.
Okay.
So like sound waves?
Sound wave, yeah.
And so like, blast you back with the air like sound waves kind of thing?
Yeah, he plays music. His teeth, you'll notice, have little keyboard keys.
He's a musician.
Yeah, he can turn his whole body into like a cymbal. Or,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
And I'm gonna guess he's like kind of like a henchman type on another pirate ship.
It's true, yeah. He's very much a lackey,
Yeah.
treacherous little weasel, really.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
He always something about his design always kind of unsettled me. I think it's the like double joints.
Yeah. No, his arms are freaky for sure.
He freaks me out.
Yeah. Most of these characters are gonna freak me out.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite things about One Piece is like some people are like, oh, I couldn't get into it. The designs were too weird. And I'm like, you just gotta embrace Oda's weird imagination.
Yeah, I respect it.
Yeah. Next character.
Okay. This is giving me Baron. He's a Baron.
He is a Baron.
He's Baron Tamago.
Yep.
He's like he thinks he's fancy.
Okay. Yeah.
He's not,
Mm-hmm.
but he thinks he's fancy, and he talks like, he talks like that, and no, he does, and his powers. He came out of an egg one day, and now he can spin around, and he's got devil fruit powers, right?
He does have devil fruit.
Then he spins you like a tornado, like an egg, and he grabs you with his cane.
So he can kind of turn into a chicken. If you'll notice, his hat is actually a teacup.
Teacup.
On a plate.
Yes.
He's in the English dub. He speaks with a French accent.
Just like what I did.
Just like what you did. He is one of Big Mom's cronies.
Okay.
He goes around and collects tributes for her. He is very fancy, very kind of aristocratic. Weird design. But I love it.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I love it. But yeah, when he transforms, he turns into more of like a chicken, but he still has his mustache.
Does he ever spin around?
I can't remember.
I just want him to like become an egg and spin around.
Right,
Okay.
Next character.
Ooh. Devil fruit powers, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Ish.
No, say no more. Say no more. Imperial Ivankov.
No.
Briscola.
No.
Hold'em.
Yep.
Hold'em.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is Hold'em. And boy, it's conflicting because his hat's giving me policeman, Russian soldier, but his body's giving me WWE wrestler. And his belt is giving me lion that eats children.
I can see that. I can see where you get that
So-
interpretation.
My thought is that his powers come from that lion belt, and he unhinges the jaws and he attacks.
So, Holden,
Tell me I'm right.
Holden is what's called a gifter, which is Kaido was having these like artificial devil fruits created of Zoan devil fruits like Chopper has, where people can turn into animals. But the artificial ones,
Lion tamer.
the artificial ones weren't working quite right,
Oh.
and they kind of bond with the body in weird ways for all these characters. So that's not a lion belt. That is literally a lion coming out of his stomach that is always there, that he has to live with now all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's nice for you.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
That's okay.
It's weird. And they argue and stuff, you know, him
That's
with the
kinda
lion. They
fun.
disagree sometimes.
No, I'm happy for him.
Interesting. I think it's horrifying.
No, it's terrible. Don't tell him that. I feel bad for the guy.
Yeah, so that's Holden. And I think the next few are similar situations.
Oh yeah, he's poor / hippo guy. He's like, yeah, this went terribly wrong. But more of the animal took over than the last one.
I would think so. Yeah, it's kind of a reversal in some
Yeah,
ways.
like he's more hippo now than human.
Yeah.
Oh, Kung Fu Dugan.
Nope.
Duval.
Nope.
Okay, Doban.
Dobin, yeah.
Dobin. Again, another like henchman-y pirate. Does he have any powers other than being half hippo?
Nope.
Okay.
That's the unfortunate part about being
Yeah.
a gifter. You kind of get stuck with really bad powers.
That sucks. So he's like mad all the time.
I would assume so. Like, how do you live like this?
Yeah. I want a hippopotamus.
Like, it's one of those characters where you expect him to just be like, kill me.
Yeah, please.
Just do it, please.
Please, I won't be mad.
Yeah.
But like he'll be fighting, but then like when he's like losing, he'll be just like, just do it. Just end it.
Or he's like waiting for the day where his own hippo body eats him, you know, and ends
Yeah,
it.
he's like,
Yeah, so the gifters, like, I'd put them on just because I wanted to see how, like, some of them are just so weird looking.
Yeah.
Like, there's not much to his personality. He's just a
right.
henchman.
He's just kind of like a beast type thing. Okay, and we've got another one. And he's got monkey hands. Kung Fu Dugan.
No.
Fukuro.
No.
Duval.
No.
Wanzi.
No.
Wasu.
No.
Briscola.
Briscola.
Oh, I got it on the first try. I'm gonna cut all those other ones, right? Same thing, really.
Yeah,
pretty much.
he's another gifter.
Just punches with a monkey. Is the hand always a monkey?
The hand is always like a full-size
Damn.
top half of an ape.
Cool.
Can you imagine living your life
Imagine
that way?
like pooping. Like what's that like?
Anything.
Like-
Doing anything.
Reading a book.
Yeah.
He could just hold it for him.
I guess. But like,
Holds
it's
the book
awful. That's so weird. And he's the character.
No
when
wonder he doesn't wear a shirt.
he showed up, and some of the characters he was fighting were like, "This is weird. Like, you're weird."
Yeah. But at least he was a friend.
He does have a friend. That's nice. This is not a gifter.
This kind of makes me sad.
Yeah.
Is this sad?
I mean, he doesn't have a sad backstory as far as I know, but maybe.
It's making me sad. How does he not have a sad backstory? He's half robot, half dog?
Well, here's the thing.
Wait, hold on. This is... this is Kung Fu Dugong?
No.
Lasso.
Lasso, yeah.
And it's making me sad.
It's
Go on.
making you sad. So he's not a dog.
He is.
He is.
Look at his face.
He is a gun that was fed a devil fruit down its barrel somehow. It ate the mutt fruit, and now it's like a dog gun. But he was originally just the gun. Do you have questions?
Nope. I don't have the questions. It just makes me sad. It simply makes me sad.
So this is gonna be like a multi-picture one, but
What do you mean?
you'll see. Just what do you think of this guy?
Okay. Why does he kind of look like Sanji?
He does, doesn't he? It's a
Yeah.
little weird.
He's like, I want you. I want you. That's how he talks. I want you. This is Gecko Moria.
No.
This is Kung Fu Dugong.
No.
This is Wanzi.
No.
This is Duval.
This is Duval, yeah.
And a bad guy.
Yeah, at first, it seemed.
At first it seemed, but then someone did him dirty. Like Doflamingo or something did him dirty. Like some other bad pirate did him dirty, and now he wants revenge. So he's not a bad guy to Luffy and them. He's like kind of like we have the same enemies type character.
In some ways, he was done dirty by one of the Straw Hats, and it's what fuels his being a bad guy at
Zoro?
first. No. I'll just tell you.
Robin?
No.
Sanji?
Sanji.
Is this Sanji's brother?
No, Sanji does have 3 brothers.
Okay.
But, so he is just a guy that looks like this, right?
The wanted post.
You remember that?
Yep. The drawing was made. It doesn't look like Sanji, but it actually looks like this guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
You remember
And he's
that?
pissed. I remember this. Yep.
So then after that, he's all upset about that. So Sanji beats him up.
Yeah.
And he turns him into this.
Oh, how nice. Oh, good for him.
Right.
I'm glad it worked out for him.
Right.
Also, just a quick caveat. I'm making, I know everyone's curious. I'm making fish sticks and sweet potato fries. They're not done yet, but they should be done in about 5 or so minutes. Oh, I saw him help the crew break out of jail.
Okay, yeah.
This is this Gecko Mario? No. This is Senor Pink. No, this is Kung Fu Dragon.
No.
This is Imperial Ivankov.
Yeah, this is Ivankov.
And truly reminds me of Tim Curry from Rocky Horror Picture Show in
Absolutely.
every way.
Absolutely. I think Frankenfurter was absolutely the basis, inspiration.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I do actually know this character a little. I've seen him. So he's actually kind of like helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And supportive.
Yep. And he can mess with hormones as
Yeah.
his devil fruit.
Right.
He can turn people into the opposite sex. He can.
Yeah. And like he can like make you attracted to him. Like look at him. He doesn't need powers for that.
Oh no, he's hot. Yeah.
This guy, he's such a toad. He's such a little toad. He would beat me up for saying this.
Probably, yeah. Cha-pa-pa.
I'd be scared of him. Fukuro.
Yeah, Fukuro, yeah.
Fukuro?
Yeah.
So he can just unzip and zip at free will.
Yeah.
So when he talks, does he have to unzip?
Yeah, he does.
Is that his only power?
He's also a highly trained assassin and spy. The ironic thing is that he talks too much.
No self-control. That's funny. Just shut up.
Frankie beats the hell out of him.
Great. I like it.
Yeah.
I think he'd be funny to watch.
Oh, yeah. I think he's one of the most... He's a member of CP9. I think he's, like, the funniest member, probably.
He's giving me Aku vibes.
Aku.
Gecko and Moria?
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely, like, more of a more powerful baddie than
Okay.
the others so far. Like, he's less of a henchman and more of a baddie. He can turn into a house.
No.
He can turn into one of those Russian dolls.
No.
And
But I could
freak
see
out. He's a vampire.
it. He definitely kind of looks like one. He can steal people's shadows.
Did I already tell you he looked like Aku to me?
Yeah.
That's very Aku-like.
Yeah, he steals people's shadows. He can use those shadows in various ways. He can make himself stronger by absorbing the shadows. When he steals your shadow, if you're in daylight, you disintegrate. Because you're still around, but your shadow's gone.
We'll unpack that later.
Yeah, he's one of the 7 warlords of the sea.
Okay.
He was the main antagonist of Thriller Bark, so he's when we met Brooke on that like gothic horror island.
That tracks.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Gecko Moria.
Okay.
He used to not look quite like an onion. He's let him,
He's very onion.
he's let himself go over the years.
But I like the pants.
Yeah, he got.
I would wear those pants.
A lot of people don't like his design because they want something more intimidating. I think it's charming.
If you put your hand over the bottom half, it's pretty intimidating.
Sure, but it's just the bottom half does it.
Yeah,
like
'cause
the
he's-
clown pants.
He's like got like a beer belly. Like, that's not intimidating.
He's lazy. He lets his zombies and his shadows.
It
do
makes
work.
sense.
Yeah.
It's just not intimidating. I get it. Ooh. This is Kung Fu Dugan.
Nope.
This is Senor Pink.
No.
No. This is Wanzi.
No.
This is the last option. Hayuzo.
Huzo, I think, or Huzo.
Yeah. Yes?
Yeah.
And half octopus, half person.
He is a fishman octopus.
Okay.
Yeah. Or mer person octopus, I forget. which.
Cool.
I think mer person.
So he can go in the water.
He can breathe underwater, yeah.
And so is it not a devil fruit?
No, yeah, he's just a fishman.
Okay. So does he know Jinbei?
He does know Jinbei. Yeah.
Is he like friends with Jinbei or a bad guy?
He's a bad guy. He was with a group of bad fishmen.
Okay.
Yeah. But he also is kind of neutral-ish because he was hired by them. He's like a gun for hire.
Okay, so he's like, yeah, whoever pays me more money.
Yeah, he's like a sellsword.
Cool.
Yeah. But he's also drunk, which is why he's
I
carried.
like a character like that.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
He's cool.
I liked him among that.
You know what? I could hang out with him.
You can, yeah, get drunk and.
The last guy? Not hanging out. This guy? Let's sleep over.
Sleep over, jeez.
Well, not in like a weird way. Just like we'll play like a game or something. I don't know. Ah!
I knew you'd like him.
Oh. This is Wanzi.
No.
Kung Fu Dugong.
A Kung Fu Dugong. There's a whole. This is a
Oh.
whole species.
Oh.
What do you think?
He's adorable. Oh, Pat! What are you doing?
He's so cute, right?
Yeah. Nothing bad happens to them, right?
No, but they're fighters. They're tough. They know Kung Fu.
They're Ewoks.
Pretty much. In like the desert.
I love. Oh. How have you not shown me a scene with them yet?
I don't know. Maybe you just gotta watch One Piece from the beginning and you'll see.
Oh, Patrick. I don't got that fish to fry.
Yeah, they're tough and cute.
Yeah, there's not much else to say other than
They're
I
they're
want a
great.
stuffed animal of him.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
great.
Stop it. This is Senor Pink.
This is nuts.
This is Wanzi.
This is Wanzi.
This is Chad all over again. He can steam things for you. That's his devil fruit. He like steams dumplings.
No, his devil fruit is literally just ramen.
Okay, I was on the right track. It has to do with food.
It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he can like make ramen.
Yeah, he like makes an armor.
And he
of
is
ramen.
ramen. Basically.
I think he
Like,
just
he
makes,
wears it.
Yeah, he wears
Yeah.
it. I think he can like shoot. Is it a devil fruit actually? Now that I think of it, or is it just he's good?
Maybe
with
he's just
ramen?
a chef.
I
Maybe he's
forget.
just good at his job.
Maybe, but he gets Sanji ends up beating him because
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sanji versus food.
Hobby.
Yeah,
Just bring a knife, chop him up.
he's one of the more annoying guys.
I feel like Luffy could get him too. Just eat him.
I think any of the Straw Hats, honestly.
Oh
could
yeah,
probably
for sure.
murder him.
But I mean, just Luffy would just eat it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the last one,
Senor Pink. Oh, the baby.
the baby.
The baby. What do you mean the baby? The baby. Look at him.
Yeah.
This one's familiar.
Okay.
I just forget what we've talked. Obviously, he looks like a baby. Oh, Big Mom's son.
No.
Okay. I forget.
What does he get your impression?
Baby.
Baby.
Um.
Would you? How would you react if you saw this man in real life?
I would probably try to offer him some help.
Okay. So he is one of the top people in Doflamingo's crew. He's
Doflamingo.
He's in
Okay.
his like inner circle.
Oh, because they've got. Isn't it like Senor Pink, different colors, or is that Reservoir Dogs that I'm thinking about? But isn't there like Senor something?
Doflamingo's crew, the top people have like card designations,
Yes.
but he's
Different.
He doesn't have one of those. He's not quite that high up.
Okay, but give me some of those examples.
So that was like Diamante has like diamonds. The Corazon is the heart.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I saw an episode with him, but I don't really remember what happened.
So he is a ridiculous macho man type character, it seems, at first. Like, all these ladies love him, even though he looks like this. Like, he has, like, groupies. He's all about gusto and macho-ness. But it turns out he has what I think may be one of the saddest backstories in all of One Piece, which is that his child died, his baby, and his wife... didn't know he was a pirate for the longest time. She thought he worked at a bank, and then she ended up in like a comatose state, and the only reaction they can get out of her is she smiles when he wears the baby's like bib. So she smirks when he dresses up like that, so his wife will be happy.
Simply sweet and wholesome.
Isn't he great?
Yeah.
Like, what a man.
Yeah, no, that's a man.
Yeah, that's
like
a man.
that's as manly as you can get.
This is the epitome of manhood, right
No
here.
irony.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wow. Kudos to him.
Yeah, so that's Senor Pink. He's one of those characters where I feel like if someone saw him, they'd be like, One Piece is stupid.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Exactly. But yeah, he's a great character with a really weird design, but Oda gave such a good reason for the weirdness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the last one. Any final thoughts on these first batch of One Piece characters?
Yep. I would like you to show me the Kung Fu Dugang crew.
And that'll do it for this episode. Thanks everyone for listening and watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you soon.